Lil Uzi Vert says that BBLs are underrated. Now, keep in mind his girlfriend's JT from City Girls.
Big BBL.
Who has a big old BBL, right?
Yeah.
He says BBLs actually get a lot of hate. Only people that be hating on BBLs, especially in the boy community, is the ones that got no BBL girls. BBLs are lit. They cool. If a woman want to make herself look better in their eyes, I'm with it. Now, what's interesting is I did a poll on my Twitter. 1,300 people voted. I said, pick one, BBL or flat booty. The flat booty barely beat the BBL out. 50.7%.
Because you put flat booty.
Well, yeah.
You supposed to put natural, because natural booty ain't flat.
No, because listen, everyone will pick the natural booty. That's not a fair comparison.
Yeah.
Girls who get BBLs have flat booties usually.
So
no one with a big old natural booty gets a BBL.
So I'm going to tell you why. Okay, I'm a natural body type dude. If your body is sagging and you want to get it back together, I'm cool with that. If you want to just get the gut removed because of, like, gastric surgery always been a thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you don't want to be, if you get to the point to where you're not healthy and the only thing that can help you is maybe a surgery and then you can get back on. So, all right, I'm not against BBLs, but these dudes that like natural bodies, they just cheap niggas. These BBL bitches have high standards and high, how do you say that shit?
Expectations?
Not expectations, but maintenance.
Yeah.
It's high maintenance.
Listen, no one gets a BBL and then takes the bus home.
Exactly.
Right? They get picked up in the bands.
Yeah, so
right?
It's like, you know, to have a bitch with a BBL, this bitch already went to go spend a dub on her body, $15,000 on her body. You know the bitch want the purse. You know she wants to be. What did she do it for?
She got to earn that money back.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you niggas that say y'all don't like bitches with BBL, maybe because y'all confidence hasn't reached the level to where it's like, all right, this bitch got a BBL. Like, bitch, you high maintenance, bitch, but either you gonna figure it out for yourself or I'm rich enough to take care of you. You get what I'm saying? Because that same high maintenance bitch can get you to the next level if you turn her on to the right shit. And I'm not trying to put nobody in no fucked up situations and turn them into no pimps, but you go get a bitch that had a flat ass. She got a BBL. Well, obviously, she's one of those people that want to show off her body. Bitch, go post that shit on OnlyFans and go get a rose and go handle that. And now your high maintenance bitch is paying you off now. You get what I'm saying? I don't know.
Listen, man, I got nothing against BBLs. In the
neither.
beginning, I think when the BBL technology wasn't all that great, you know, you had these really hard, BBLs. That was like a kind of a turnoff. But as time went on, and you had the Dr. Miamis of the world and people that actually
but you
got to
get the thighs to match, though.
Well, you get the thighs to match.
You got to get the thighs to match.
You know, but
that's
they
the
can
only
do that.
thing.
They can do that now. And I'm just saying, I've experienced some great BBLs over the years, man. I'm not mad at them. And
the way you looking at that screen talking about you, he just went back into one of them pussies, bro.
You start dreaming about the shit. Yeah, no, listen. I will take a BBL over a flat booty any day of the week. Any day of the week. I will take a BBL over a flat booty any day of the week.
The flat booty bitches could take all the dick.
That's cool.
They like the
but then you look down and then, you got to stay hard.
It's all pussy, like a fat pussy that's squirting off. It's going to keep me in the game.
I like skinny chicks as well, but I like thicker women as a whole. Like, you know what I mean?
I do too. I get where you're coming from.
Like, in terms of the body type that I like, I'll take the BBL over the flat booty any day of the week.
I like the big booty little titties.
That's cool too.
I don't and little is like a B cup. I just don't like the super huge titty, super huge booty. You get what I'm saying? It's like it all, man. With the boom boom. I like every bitch. That's what everybody don't understand about me. Like, I can find something I like in the ugliest female.
Nah, I'm picky.
I'm fucked up.
I'm picky.
That's why my number is high.
I wish I was more like you.
That's why my number is high. Let me be on the right concoction, and it's too late at night. It's like, damn, you was ugly 4 hours ago. But right now at 5:30 in the morning, baby, you a dime.
Yeah, man, listen, at the end of the day, if you could afford it and if you do it legally and you don't go out to, out of the country where the shit is like $1,000 or some other shit,
get
it. Yeah, I mean, look at
Who
DC.
want to pay $1,000 for a surgery? Any doctor that only want a couple bands to cut me open and transfer the fat, I ain't fucking with him. It's just a jug to him at that point. You taking a
I
fine.
feel you. And a lot of the doctors that lose their medical licenses go to DR and continue to work.
Keep on fucking people up.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. But, you look at DC Young Fly's girl. She died after getting her BBL and her whole mommy makeover thing. Kanye's mom, she died, having her body redone. I mean, listen, I understand social media. People can be mean. People can say nasty shit. People say fucked up shit about me all day long, regardless of whatever, right? But, it's not worth risking your life over. And especially with a BBL, that's the most dangerous surgery you could have, period. So don't try to cut corners because you're going to end up losing your life in the process.
100%. But people, this is one thing for, if your body is worth badgering, if you're getting badgered about your body, this is what you got to understand. And it's cliche. They hated Jesus, right? But what I want to say is that people believed in Jesus. Everybody believes in Jesus and nobody believes in themselves, right? And I know it doesn't really go with what we saying, but for the people who are getting shamed for their bodies, it's a lot of people, because we get shamed for the shit that we say, but we tapped into the inner S where we done found the God within where it don't matter. Whatever come off our tongue, like me, you, Adam, and Wack, and certain people, whatever come off my tongue, we ready to live with it, whatever the fuck comes with it or whatever, not on no tough shit, because we tapped into our inner being and we know that we being true to ourselves. It's not a book of what we follow. And I don't know what your religion is and if you are atheist or not or whatever, but I know from being around you that you tapped on with you tapped in with your inner God. You know that you're a God too.
Yeah, I'm Jewish. And I'm not religious. I mean, I'm relatively an atheist is how I look at it. I feel like this is what we got. But I do believe in myself, and I believe that my decisions ultimately determine the outcome and so forth. And look, man, I know I'm not like a male model. You know? I know I'm not the most handsome, pretty boy out there, but I know who I am. Exactly. And I have confidence in who I am. And, if you look at, the women that have been in my life, I've had some beautiful women throughout my life.
For sure.
And I have that confidence. I could walk up to anybody these days.
Yeah.
I don't care whether you're an A-list actress, Instagram model,
but they always don't have an opinion.
I because I feel like I walk in with a reputation. And that's the thing. When you bring in reputation, you bring in fame, everything else like that, where a woman already knows who you are before you explain yourself, that brings interactions into a whole different level. Like, I don't even know what it's like to date. Like, these days. Like, I can imagine trying to go on Tinder or something like that. Like, I can't even, like, that sound crazy to me. Like,
I was just saying that shit too. It's like, I was seeing somebody on Tinder when I was out of town. I'm like, bro, like, social media has fucked up the world. Like, it's a bar right downstairs where you could go socialize and find you somebody to where you not swiping. It's just like, I felt like a dating website is just so weird because if I get a Tinder, I'm just trying to fuck. You get what I'm saying? Like, so all them bitches, like, they call, like, you call them and they like, oh, so you want to hang out, get to know each other? Like, no. Like, bitch, we're a match.
Yeah.
We're supposed to fuck, right? Like, I'm not about to get my future wife off an app. It's just not going that way. I can't. I'm not even thinking that far with a bitch I met off an app.